Let's take a minute to talk about my second favorite crypto you guys could buy into right now that I think is severely undervalued, and that is Stellar Lumens, or XLM. Now, I do have a position in this that I will be fully transparent and open about and show you guys later into the video, but I do want to go over the price action, what is happening today, because they are up about 8 to 9% depending on when you guys see this video, and I do want to go over the technical analysis and what XLM is and why it is different from other cryptocurrencies. But if you guys like an open and honest, transparent YouTube channel, this is the place to be. So do me one favor, hit that like button for me, tickle it, tap it, touch it, smash it, whatever you got to do, but make it turn blue, as well as consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with these videos, as well as the YouTube portfolio, which I am in the process of putting together right now. We will be depositing $50 a week, 60% into growth, 40% into dividend, and crypto mixed in here and there. And we are not selling anything. We are doing this for a very long time. I'm talking 5 to 20 years. So if you want to track the growth and be a part of that, hit the subscribe button. And with that, let's get into it. In 2014, Jen McCaleb, founder of MTGOT and co-founder of Ripple, launched the network system Stellar with former lawyer Joyce Kim. Strip received 2% or $2 billion of the initial Stellars in return for its seed investment. The cryptocurrency, originally known as Stellar, was later called Lumens, or XLM. Stellar Lumens, unlike a lot of other bigger cryptocurrencies, they actually have some real world usage and is one of the most trusted cryptocurrencies in the world. Now, in 2017, Stellar partnered with IBM and KickX to facilitate cross-border transactions in the South Pacific region. And even more recently, on January 6, 2021, the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine announced cooperation and partnership with Stellar in development of Ukraine digital infrastructure, after which Stellar value increased by 40%. So we have some real-world applications, and these are just two of the more significant ones, but there is a whole list of other things you guys can read up on and get some more information about Stellar, because they are actually a valuable cryptocurrency. Not even just the fact that they have more utility than a lot of other cryptocurrencies, but they are literally going up in value exponentially pretty much every single day. We're almost at our all-time highs that were about 86 cents back January 5th of 2018, and then we fell down right from there. But this has a lot of volume going into it, way more than it had last time, and it does look like it can sustain its run going into the future. And if we do consider its market cap of 16.5 billion, and we compare it to something like a Cardano or a Dogecoin, if we specifically compare it to Dogecoin, Dogecoin has a $64 billion market cap. You could put 16.5 billion into 64 billion, 3.89 times, and then if we times that by Stellar Lumen's current price, that comes out to $2.78, would be the equivalent if Stellar had a market cap of $64 billion compared to Dogecoin. So even if it does half of Dogecoin's valuation, that would still mean Stellar would go up 100% from its current share price, coin price, I should say, of 0.71 cents, going to about $1.42 per coin. So I do think there's a lot of upside here, either which way you look at it, and we are up 10.52% today, and that is quite exciting. As far as circulating supply, we have 23.09 billion, and compared to Dogecoin has way more than that, 129 billion. So significantly smaller circulating supply on XLM, but it is still high compared to like a ETC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of the major cryptos, but it is smaller than a lot of these other alt cryptocurrencies. Now, the volume for the past 24 hours, which is important, comes out to $4,417,847,310 worth of volume, which is actually down 33.64% last time this updated. I'm not sure exactly how updated it is, but we're definitely going through a volume spike, as we can see here on the chart, and that is quite incredible. I do think we are going to break all-time highs here coming in the next day or so. We've kind of been on this rocket ship all the way up from about 0.08, so about 8 cents and now at 71 cents. So it has been quite the rally, but I do think this is only the start and we can continue to keep climbing. Now it is ranked number 14 as far as cryptocurrencies by popularity, and it is on 445,135 watch list, which is quite incredible as well. Dogecoin has 725,379 on its watch list. So that is pretty good. Dogecoin is up a similar 10% as we speak. Cardano up 11.46%. Stellar, like I said, up 11.33%. And this does fluctuate a lot, so it might be different by the time you guys are seeing this. But I do think this is going to pair up with Dogecoin, or at least go to half of its market cap. I do see at least 100% increase from Stellar's current coin price. The technical analysis also looks very bullish. From our low, our more recent low we've seen at 47 cents, April 29th, we have been in a stair-step pattern, pretty much hitting higher highs almost every single day besides 2 days, 3 days actually, but these are a bit of consolidation periods at the same time, leading to an even bigger rally to the upside. But we did hit a high, when was this? May 10th at 78 cents, and then we sharply fell back down and really have been consolidating around the $70 mark, having a brief sell-off earlier in the day today and later last night, hitting a low of about 62 cents and then shot back up today. Like I said, we're up about 11%. Now I do expect a gap up from here, but as far as the downside, I do see us potentially going back down to the 57 cent mark, 58 cent mark almost. That is where I see our bear case scenario as of right now, because that is where we started to really get some momentum after we consolidated right here. Momentum really consolidate hard between the 62 and 65 cent range, and then once we did dip down, we only touched the $57 mark for a brief period and then rallied all the way up to 78 cents. So there's definitely a lot of demand hitting the buying side of XLM, and I do expect this to continue. The technicals are telling me this, and there's no reason for it not to at this point. And as far as the upside, obviously if we do break out past the 78 cent mark, then it does look like we have the momentum to continue. And I don't have a crystal ball here, so I don't know if it will happen, if it'll happen tomorrow, a week, a month, I don't know, but I do have a position in this, so let me show you guys that right now. As far as my position in XLM, it is kind of small. I wish I played it bigger, but the transfer times on Webull just take way too long, so it went up way too fast, and I'm going to wait for a dip to load up some more on XLM. But I have 297.9 coins at an average cost of 62 cents. I am up almost 15%, and this does fluctuate a lot, or $27. So nothing too crazy, but if XLM does do what I think it will, this could most certainly balloon. My price point on this, where I would even consider selling any of it, is $1.42, or a 100% gain from this current price. And I don't think it's ever bad if you're in a situation and you own cryptos and you're up a lot of money to take out your initial investment. So if you bought, XLM or whatever the case is at 10 cents and it's now at 70, I don't think it's bad to sell 1/7 of your position, get your initial investment back, and keep the rest and just let it ride out, because you really don't risk anything in that point. You only risk gains, but you still have your initial investment back. So if it all were to collapse, you'd still be up on your position because it would still have some value and you wouldn't have lost any money. So I do think that's the smartest way to play it, and that is what I'm going to be doing. I would probably do a similar thing if it did go up to my price point at $1.42. So that is the conclusion to this video. If you guys got anything useful out of it, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later. Take care.